3, 2, 1, let's jam. And let's not die to the same place. I've died twice in the library. Oh, you. This zombie guy. Guy right here. Yeah, that's like my default quick meal if I have leftover rice. Short, healthy, doesn't take that much effort. Do I require the operation? If I end up not being able to get a run done, it'd be ironic that I try to do a run after I couldn't because of stream issues, but I just can't get a run today. If not, I could just do some practice. I guess I'm rustier than I thought, because I haven't played in a bit, for various reasons. And by me not playing a bit, I mean just less than a week. Like, barely a week. That's how it is. I cannot get that. Got that like once today. Out of like, what, half dozen attempts of this room alone?
Dangerous.
I never did get all of the achievements or finish everything I want to do in TSA for PC, but mainly because like I did all of it on Switch beforehand anyway. Although I did get all the characters to max level. That took a while. I've been getting that. I think I haven't missed that today, though. Yeah, I've been streaming for 20 minutes. And stream is fine. Knock on wood. 20 minutes since that failure before. And only a few very minor drops, nothing big at all. Like 0.6% of my frames.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
That was a little bit late. Because you don't want to move that far into the junction. But I got an instant there. You don't want to move that far because it's redundant movement. You basically want to get, like, right to the edge of when the junction actually appears. Yeah, we're gonna get to the library soon. Let's try not to die.
Dangerous.
This room I always thought was one of the weirdest rooms early on because it actually has a lot of enemies. When you first enter it and you revisit it there, like it has a surprisingly high amount of enemies for such an early room in the first level. Maybe that was the point, because there are a few earlier rooms, but like the way the room is designed. It just seemed awkward to me the way there were so many enemies and they can easily gang up on you.
Dangerous.
Okay, we're getting to the point where I died before. Alright. I have been doing that often lately, not just today, but it's something in the past 2 weeks where I just go a bit too far into the enemies, because they're slightly staggered. So I sometimes misjudge. It's like I think I'm trying to compensate for the one further away, but that's what you kind of need to do, but obviously if you die, that means you overcompensated, and your run is over.
I'm a ghost.
But we're good. Let's actually get a run done, though.
Dangerous.
Ooh, that was a little earlier than I normally do. Normally the camera shifts. Just based on how I use the Q. But it still works, so. That was a really good panel right there, too.
Dangerous.
And we're good. That was a pretty solid chapter. The angel fight I had earlier, it was okay. It wasn't great, but I've had worse. That might have been a bit off.
Dangerous.
The way that it was our junction there shifts is so annoying. Because it shifts over the other one. Or at least it's on top of it. You can't get that one to the left towards the door instantly very well. That was bad. That was 7 shots. I guess it's good by virtue of being 7, but I think half, like, at least a third of those shots missed. That was a little too far away. Okay, but let's get another angel fight that isn't bad. I'd like to. Okay. Switching keyboard and mouse.
You think you killed me? Better think again.
Nice, I didn't even make it. Oh, yeah, that wasn't nice. I wasn't counting bullets there. Reload here. Okay, I went for too slow. I didn't trust myself there. That was pretty okay. I'd say above average. My ending position, not good though. Could have better mapped that out, but overall, not bad.
God, you stink. You stink. So you got me. So you got me.
Sub 12, dang. Hello? Stream went down for a split second there. Hopefully that's a fluke. That was weird. It didn't behave like that earlier. Yeah. That was kind of weird. Like it just went down. It kilobytes per second just dropped down to 0. What goes up must come down. Oh, you. That's my next emote. Adrian 2. Oh, you. What would that even be? He's not a monster, it's only a mask. Oh, bad. Bad weak spot. Oh, bad on both of them.
You're fucked. You're fucked.
Not great weak spots there. The first one was worse than the other, though. It being on the inner arm was not great. The other one being on the leg is
Dangerous.
bad, but it at least has less of a risk to hit the Camellia, or at least no risk to hit the Camellia because it's the left leg. Okay, neutral turn. Neutral turn. It's such a small room that doing a quick turn there is actually slower.
Dangerous.
Okay, so I meant to clip it, the VOD might be gone, but it's possible to scan. Both that smile and this one here. Oh, dang it. At least I thought it was. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I swear I scanned that smile without doing it manually. Like I got both of them together with one scan. Nice.
Dangerous.
Too close. Nice. Good room.
Dangerous.
Oh, what am I doing? Wrong room. That's not a big deal, though. Blood's a non-issue.
Dangerous.
I looked away for a second, realized I wasn't in the room I thought I was going to be in. But that's a non-issue. Especially since I got the, smile earlier. The bomb head. But even then, it didn't matter. Because the micro gives you enough blood for everything.
Dangerous.
Left, left.
Dangerous.
Another room where I'm not sure if the neutral turn could actually work there. Because the smiles don't immediately become active until they're actually on the ground. I should have been a bit further. Neutral turn. And we should be good. Not a bad split overall, besides that one superfluous mock.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
Already, it is unpleasant. The nightmare is much already. No one believes me. The monster in this time. So their strange business of it is done, which it isn't possible to remember. It isn't possible to remember there. Don't shoot. Don't shoot only there. Hey, hey, it is false.
Okay, my chat randomly refreshed. Weird. Well, rather just disconnected and now it says, welcome back to the chat room. Could have been later.
It is so as expected and remembered. To be fearful of it is fearful. It is a robust person. It is defeated when not shooting to the full. It is when not shooting much, which cannot go when not shooting much.
And we're good. Always nice when games give you a water break, or speedruns that is. Alright. Won't be a gold, but it'll be a good split. Comment?
simple.
Hey, I gained 0.3 seconds. Oh, no, wait, I misread that. It's, yeah, I gained more. I was looking at 0.4 than 0.7 gain. I mean, does one really need that good of aim to be an assassin? I guess in this world you would have to be, considering she shot me like over 20 times and I didn't die. Efficient ones, fair. Hey, shoot the guy. Nice. Still not quite used to the rhythm to this room. Now that I'm shooting the another, so he is already on the ground. Saves a bit of time in that regard. Something Simna thought of. I'll get used to it. It's just it's a slightly different rhythm because you have to stop and shoot him. Okay, didn't quite get the weak spot, but sure. I probably don't need the reload, but I don't trust myself. Also true. Oh, I was gonna say, guess the dice roll, but I guess there's no need, and that was perfect. Not throw this away. Really, if anything, the luck with the pigeon curse fight probably is more of a time gain or time loser than the literal dice roll. I was holding the wrong direction there. I'm glad this game gives you a lot of time to drink water. Okay, this one room I still haven't nailed. I meant to look for a visual cue, but I don't think a visual cue really helps that much. Yep, nope. I have to heal once because I'm gonna get hit. But ultimately, the route works out for blood. Oops. Lost my rhythm there. Yeah, I need to look at like a frame-by-frame take of that room and see when I would press the Y button. That one's lower than I think it is.
It is spreading both hands. It is a big sickle. It is good just as it is. Therefore, it aims at the sickle and turns back on you. It is now. Now is a chance. Ruin a shining place.
I could probably be a little closer, but I don't want to risk being that close. Anyway. Okay, switch to Coyote. The talks broke down. I was a little off on the angle there. Two to the right.
Don't make me shit.
Switch to Wind Ring. I'm getting down the elevator. I've had a few mixed fights lately with this. I'm gonna be a little bit careful with my aim. Really need to go into Free Look and see where that tarp stops. Okay, really bad missing the first few shots, but at least when I was actually getting it. Come on. Really? Oh, bad. 3, 4, 5. Gave me the worst pattern. 6. I can make this work. 7, 8. 9. Oh, I miscounted. Oh, it's a good thing. That was the last shot. That could have been better. The first mistake was on my part with missing the tie, but then the next, that was just him giving me a awkward pattern. But 20 seconds ahead. What if it doesn't? I know the tarp works in its own ways. It's maybe saying it's a different pattern is a bit. I guess it's technically correct. It's that. It's more of a tendency that he has sometimes, where if you shoot too quickly, he won't or like maybe not even too quickly. Like, okay, if you shoot at a particular interval that he doesn't like, oftentimes if it's too quick, but not all the time, then he won't like show his weak spot. It's not very common, but it shows up enough. Generally, it happens if you're a bit too quick. That's my running understanding of it. Like, it's not very common. I don't think I've seen it in a long time, but I've seen it enough where I recognize what he's doing. There are a couple of other nuances with Kurahashi and Akiba that you don't really get to see in a run. Yeah, the double up. Stuff like that. One is that you don't actually have to shoot the brains. Like, it makes it go faster, we obviously do that. But if you were just sit there, wait for the brains to float to start moving towards you, and he'll actually just reveal his weak spot. In fact, that's the optimal way if you're trying to fight him as Mask. In fact, that's the only way if you want to fight him as Mask. Though you should never fight him as Mask. Yeah, there are a few nuances, but for the most part, in a run, we see, like, the same behavior. Just a couple of things you gotta watch out for, or, in that case, you know, just deal with. Gotta go fast, indeed. Yeah, I've beaten Kurahashi and Akiba with every character. Mask, it's not fun. If you want a challenge, go for it, but it's a trip. Funnily enough, fighting them as Garstein is actually kind of awkward too, because Garstein is so tall, it actually kind of messes with your head a bit. At least it does with mine. Like, he is pretty tall, and Khan has the opposite problem, where he's actually really short, making it hard to fight them. Good aim. Immediately after that. Good. I've been tightening up my aim here. Yeah, exactly. Peek around the table. It's awkward. It's funny. It's awkward. It's funny. Okay, time for one of the best rooms. Good aim. Maybe could have pushed the speed a bit more, but good aim. Switch to water ring. Ooh. Not great aim. Odd engraving. Why not even engraving?
You're fucked.
Defect, what do you mean?
Stay away. I'm a ghost.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. And switch to mouse here. Okay, I took it a little slowly here, but...
Dangerous.
Oh, that's what you meant. You meant diegetically. You didn't mean, like, actual glitch in the game. Okay. One. 2. 3. 5. 6. 7. Still 7. Still 7. 8. 9. 10. Ouch. 2 duplicates. I don't know, maybe they became Heaven Smiles while wearing the shirt. But the question is, why didn't their pants also become weak spots on them? Unless they all weren't wearing pants during the Heaven Smile transformation process, in which case I now have more questions than answers. Omega? Yeah, I know.
Dangerous.
You have more answers than questions. I'm not sure if that makes sense, Shenta. What am I doing?
Dangerous.
Wasn't even in the ballpark with the right one there. Guess we gotta talk to the cult member for reasons. But I remember that junction there. Seriously though, imagine actually having the posters for Almeida from this part. I think it'd be really neat. Kind of ominous if you were like hanging it up in your house or something, but it'd be neat. I think your guests would have many questions though.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
I really wish you could stack the mock with the fall there, but it's never been done. I don't think it can be done. If it can be done, it's probably super frame perfect, like a frame or something, but yeah. I've never gotten it to work. I haven't tried it recently, though. I don't think anybody's tried that recently. Probably will lose time due to 2 duplicates, although I'm not sure if my PB had 2 duplicates. It may have, based on the discrepancy, or the distance between them. 7 seconds is a pretty big deal for this kind of chapter. Yeah, that was just my aim being bad. Yeah. And then you pull out a clipboard and you give him a psychoanalysis test based on the posters, and and then hopefully they'll understand. In all honesty, like, if I had my own place, like in a separate gaming room, I actually would like to put up art. Maybe the Almeida posters if, I wanted to make replicas. But at the same time, I would also want to avoid the sheer tackiness of something like that. I'd like to avoid the, what I like to call obvious gamer aesthetic. And that's my goal. Although it's kind of hard if you have a lot of game stuff, but you know what I mean. There's like a certain tastefulness you can have when displaying stuff like that. Blood? No, you. I don't know, like, I'd obviously have my systems out. I'd have a shelf of games. Stuff like that. But, like, having the room be filled with art, maybe some art. Like, I have a lithograph from the Travis Strikes Again Collector's Edition that I'd really like to display. But it'd have to be, like, tastefully, so... Metal Gear Solid 3 Sword display. Well, I don't know. If you have like a separate room to make it work, maybe I'm thinking like don't have your living room necessarily. Don't have your living room be so gamer. More relaxed way of life. That's true. Some posters aren't bad. I guess what I'm saying is that maybe don't put artwork of a video game anime girl very blatantly in a room where people would see. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say here. Stuff like that. Oblique gamer art. I don't know, I think you can make some concept artwork. maybe have the concept art from Ikaruga. That's really cool. Or other games. Ikaruga comes to mind, because I really like the concept art for that game. But hey, if you want a full poster of
Dangerous.
Hatsune Miku or something in your room, I can't help but say, you know, live your own life. Your guests come to your living room and be like, what's that? And that's like, you're like, how do you not know her? Maybe, I don't know, if you commissioned art,
Dangerous.
that would be something to you probably actually want to put. Of course, you know, it's tasteful. One day I'll learn how to do this room, by the way. There's an optimal way, I just keep forgetting to look it up. Why have it up? I don't know, maybe your walls look bare. This guy right here. Switch to time ring.
Dangerous.
I always mix myself up with actually getting the auto engraving. I'm pretty sure it's up. I keep thinking it's right or something. I think it's up though. Or upright. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna hold up. It's up. Okay, gotta put that in my brain.
Dangerous.
Oh, nice. Not quite nailing that right now. The blood doesn't matter though, because I'm gonna get a lot of it pretty soon. I don't actually have any posters. Never been much of a hang things on walls kind of guy now that I think of it. So I don't go out of my way to even obtain them. Wind ring. Ah, bad angle. Ah. There's someone messed that up in a while, but easy save.
Adios.
Oh, never get tired of doing that. Especially considering, like, I'm doing it with a Q. One that works really nicely.
Dangerous.
Need to go back in time and tell myself in 2013 how to do that. And somehow cause a time paradox. The process. Nice name, dude. I can tell that my aim was bad there because
Dangerous.
the mock had already worn off. On PC, it, well, maybe on GameCube as well, but it wears off. Rather, you can get it to not wear off before you exit the room, but your aim has to be on top. Yeah, the paradox where I run Sega games, but I am the staff member of a Nintendo-only marathon. Oh, and plugging. Gonna segue. Blast the Process 4 Sega Theme Marathon is this Friday. The link is in the description. I'm not running a game. I'm in fact the only member of the staff who's never run a game in the marathon because I don't run Sega games. I don't run a Sega game. But I'm part of the staff, so I'll be there introducing runs and in the background. So yeah, Blast Process 4. There have been other marathons under the channel, but this is the fourth big one. Port it to the Sega CD, how about that? What think of that? ETB7. By then, maybe I'll have a run-in. Alright, we swap to... By then I'll have a copy of Shining Soul, clearly. We swap to keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I knew you were going to say Shining Soul, so I said it before you did turn up. Check my mail, no you. 1. Come on! 2. That's 3. Just counting there. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna reload just to be sure. My positioning was bad, so I didn't get this one in the camera. Rip. Once I actually start working and get my backlog trimmed down a bit more, I'll get Shining Soul. Still need to get PAL GameCube Killer7 though. I was close earlier this year, but then the auction went too high. But one day. Nice! He was actually a little further than I wanted him to be, but I took it. I took the shot. I like him closer, even though in theory you're wasting more time, but it's just, if you fail hitting him the first time around, it's such a time loss. I need many things, as we've established. Although I'm getting through my backlog at a good rate right now. I'm in the game-playing mood, it seems.
Dangerous.
Pause glitch? Oh, press pause, unpause too quickly. Meant just to pause. Maybe by the time I go back to work, you Did that too far away? By the time I get back to work, my backlog will be cut in half. That'd be nice. I doubt it'd be completely finished, but goal is maybe half it. Double your backlog. No you. Can't wait to leave Okami as the very last game in the backlog. Ah, dang it, I was a bit too late on pressing the Z button. I was like mashing it, but not the right rhythm. So I missed the instant there. My backlog actually like grew a lot like last year. I think it was last year where it really just skyrocketed. Maybe the year before that, but I'm pretty sure it was last year because I spent so much money on gaming last year. Oh, it's off a term, that's alright.
Dangerous.
There's like a couple games in my backlog that I don't even know if I can beat. I'll have a couple of them like under different labels on the site.
Dangerous.
And a few that I know I can't beat. Due to, you know, I can't read Japanese.
It is good for the parenthesis. It is doing a beautiful color. It is the supporter of the justice just
I mean, I guess I could with a guide, but then I told myself after I went through a text-heavy game in Japanese with a guide that I never want to do that ever again. And so far I haven't. Although in that case the guide was actually literally just incomplete. Missing sections where it should have been filled. So maybe that's just a one case, but I don't know, even then, certain games aren't fun with that. Ah, always off on that angle. Let me take a sip of water, I need it. Fire ring. I'm already losing time? Oh, my targets are bad, and cinema was bad. Yep, that explains it. I think I'll be ahead by like, gain like 2 seconds. Yep. Yeah, that was a bit of a rocky encounter 1. Although now we're getting into encounter 2, which is mostly pretty easy except for the one thing at the very end that can make or break it. Out of my control. But we'll get there when we get there. Rocky 51, ever think of that? Yeah, Rocky 51, actually directed by Suda 51. Rocky decides to go into masked wrestling. And then somehow that'll connect into Killer7, either directly or indirectly. Ah, should have been a bit lower. I don't want that. Maybe we should be a bit careful rather than going for a quick shot there. Oh! Okay, there I should have been careful. That moment when you crit shot, but you actually don't mean to, that's dumb. That was bad on my part. Now, how will this room even go? We're gonna find out. Okay, well I was able to kill them together. But let's see how I leave. I'm gonna lose time from not killing the Camellia like that. But it might not matter depending on how the pigeon behaves today. Okay, that worked. I know, I might have to look over this room again, actually. Study it. See, exactly what's the optimal pattern. Now I've just been thinking, mentioned it since you mentioned Dreamcast. Still have this Shenmue HD collection on Steam. But at the same time, like, I don't think I'll go through them soon because I've already went through a long game earlier. I'm pretty sure, at least the first Shenmue game I know is pretty long. Unless I'm just misremembering. Okay, I've gotten the upcoming ungraving strat once in a run. It's very fiddly, but it's possible. I have a setup that's semi-consistent, so I should be able to get it. Just have to hope the odds are in my favor. Okay, here we go. And... nope. One day, I'll get it again, because I've gotten it before in a run.
Dangerous.
Not today. Very fiddly. Today, no you. Yeah, I was worried I was too close, but I guess he's pretty far back. Has anybody done an Ayami Blackburn cosplay? I feel like she's a prime cosplay material. But I also haven't looked up Killer7 cosplay in a long time. Oh, I can make that. One missed shot. Shot because I wanted to, even though it was pointless. Yeah, She's just prime cosplay material. Mind you, a lot. Too high. A lot of Killer 7 characters are prime cosplay material, like the Killer 7 themselves. Oh, psst. I actually did a very light Kun Lan cosplay in high school. Time ring. I don't have pictures before you ask. But yeah, I just got a green jacket, tie, pants. At least one friend knew who I was. So, you know, it wasn't all for naught. Cosplay is the golden gun. You, if I say yes, will it make you feel better? And not op- oh, what am I doing? Press B faster. Not optimal to do a quick turn there, but I find the angle is just too easy
Dangerous.
not to do. Oh, too early. Ah, a little bit rough here. Not like when I did the Mr. Doppelganger cosplay, where basically no one knew who I was. Well, no, one coworker vaguely knew who I was, which is, you know, enough for me. I'll take vague recognition above no recognition. Yeah, just making sure my blood wasn't lower, because I missed one shot as Ayami. With level 2 blood. I actually do have like a even more obscure idea for Halloween, but I'm not sure if I'll do it. Because one, I don't even know if I'll go anywhere for Halloween because, you know, the world right now. And two, there's no, I don't think there's a two. Well, no, I have to buy something. So I could just do another cosplay I've done before. Nah, I mean, I had to explain who the character was. Like, okay, I think I know who that is. It's like the person who is well-versed in, or at least vaguely familiar with pop culture-y things. Yeah, when I had to say, to sort of soften the blow, because Mr. Doppelganger, he's not actually an assassin. He's explicitly referred to as a serial killer, but I call him an assassin just to soften the blow. I mean, technically an assassin. By virtue of, you know, being in that branch of a sphere of No More Heroes, where the bosses are generally called assassins, or just killers. Serial assassin, we'll go with that. See, my cosplay idea for this year, maybe, is the turtle guy himself, Tokyo Morishima. Where even fewer people would probably know. Bad angle. Even fewer people would know who he is. And I'd be okay with that. Oh wait, I don't have sunglasses here. I have whatever sunglasses I use for stuff. Back at my parents' rip. Okay, so this is the make or break the run part, I guess. So here's hoping the pigeon behaves and I don't completely lose my my lead. Yeah, I'll probably, when I get closer to Halloween, I'll start thinking about it. Oh. Can afford them? Rip. Ah. 2 fake outs already? Darn you, dude. I'm gonna lose time here. Really? 2 fake outs here too? That's just sad. Okay, I think the only way I could break even is if the pigeon just instantly gave it to me. Oh, hey! Now you like me.
Life, wonderful indeed.
I could still PB, but I have to be playing perfectly. Oh yeah, I remember. Memories are flooding in. Yeah, good dice roll. Other rest of the luck, not so good. Yeah, figurines are bad. Yeah, that was 4 fake outs total out of a potential 9. Which doesn't sound like much, but like even 2 fake outs is a time loss by quite a bit. 4 is just awful. So I'm still in PB territory potentially, but I need to be playing on top of everything. I can't make any mistakes. Yeehaw. Okay, let's not mess this chapter up. The master. Aim today, dude. Missing my aim here isn't the worst time loss, or stuff later in the chapter matters more than simply missing a few shots on easy enemies. Need more crit lock on. How about you get crit lock on? Ever think of that? The master is dangerous. Apparently.
Dangerous.
Apparently I am. I've been meaning not to get as close. That was probably an okay distance. Maybe a step or two closer, but good maze.
Dangerous.
Hello? Been messing up my aim. No, maybe not messing up, but like my aim has never been that clean. On that particular mithril. Ooh, Wait, can I make it through? Can I make it through? Okay. Yeah, that wasn't a very sharp room, but fine. Managed to get out without getting hit. Not a bad alter ego so far. All things considered. Ugh. Hate that smile. Oh, rip me. Still good, though.
Dangerous.
The fact that I got the crit shot on those smiles at the very beginning actually means that I'm getting a bit more blood to work with. So my blood route is fine, even with that one heal. Too far. Actually, that might have worked. Hey, Mithra. Bye, Mithra. And... one shot too many, but it's fine. I'm still unsure about my positioning here. Actually, that worked out perfectly. That was a really good stop there. I need to remember that. I was worried that I missed there, but yeah. Great duplicator. Really great duplicator, actually. Oh. Okay, that made up for it. Great room there. So this has been a little up and down, but overall, solid alter ego so far. See, would having that painting, this painting of Uezaru, count as obvious gamer aesthetic that I was talking about earlier? Yep. Can't get that. Very? Alright. Clearly I'll hang it up in my bathroom. Future bathroom.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. Be okay with that? Maybe. He does show up in a bathroom earlier in the game, an angel. Wait, no he doesn't. Mix it up with something else. Smile appears in the bathroom, not Iwazari.
Dangerous.
I did pick up the thing. Well, I could check. A second. My blood is good.
Dangerous.
I have 10, I have 9. 8. Yep, I'm good.
Dangerous.
Okay, just have to make sure I get the setup super quick. Okay, I made sure to move a bit forward there because of the last run, or at least the last two runs, one of them, maybe both of them actually, I would dodge roll back way too quickly while the explosion hitbox was still there. Which is of course a time loss and puts me at risk in the next room. Okay, I also lost a run to this as well. Lost a lot of time in a run. To not getting the setup quickly enough.
Collateral shot.
And that was great. So like I said, overall it was good. It was a little up and down, but getting that as quickly as I did, that definitely bodes well. So we'll see. I think I won't gold, but I think I'll get maybe faster than the PB. We'll see. It's a little close, but a lot of good things happened. A small few nagging things that weren't so great, but overall, pretty pleased with that chapter.
First matchup, Harmon Smith
Indeed.
versus Handsome.
On hard mode, it's nagging 8.
Hajime, Hajime. Next matchup, Con Smith versus Handsome White Pearl. Hajime, Hajime.
I'm pacing around my room now, because I'm sitting a lot.
Our third matchup is Coyote Smith versus Handsome Gold.
Yeah, I should really stretch more often, especially before runs.
You're fucked. Fourth matchup, Kaede Smith versus Handsome Light Brown. Hajime. Fifth matchup, Kevin Smith versus Handsome Dead. Hajime.
I don't know. I have to set that up with the. There's like a few programs I guess I've used. One, Glove Pie is one of them, but if I wanted real
Sixth matchup,
remote action,
Dan Smith versus Handsome Blue.
a couple of years ago,
Hajime.
there were rumors of Killer7 getting a Wii port. Because it was on a document from Capcom, but it turns out that was just a mistake.
Handsome Purple.
But imagine if that was a real thing.
Hajime.
That would have been something. Not just the Wii remote. Let's go all the way to the Wii bowling ball attachment, because that does exist. Capture the Wii remote speaker. That would be something. Imagine playing Killer7 and the Heaven Smile laugh comes from your Wii remote. That's sound design into the next level. Okay, I think, yeah, definitely not going to beat my best, but this is definitely.
Final match.
I think this will beat my PB though.
Smith versus Handsome Pink. Hajime.
Okay, we're good. This is still not out of the woods yet, though. The run's not over till it's over. I've actually lost a run in Smile 2. Well ahead by a good bit. But overall, we're in good shape right now. Over until the runner sings. It's not over until the skinny baritone, bass baritone things. Can confirm. By Fat Man? Probably named after the boss of Metal Gear Solid 2. Like, all but guaranteed, I feel. Well, I mean, that too, but I don't know, I'm going for the gamer reference. Bayero. The Shintok guy getting sushi. Can you believe it? So this is something that Simna told me. Apparently in this version, you don't need to stop like you would in GameCube. Normally you would need to stop for like a split second. Or otherwise you'd get hit. Imagine going to restaurants. I imagine they were. Really far from him. I'm normally a bit closer. Look at these two in chat making food plans. Okay, so I had a issue with a run, either last run or 2 runs ago, where I did not scan far enough to the left. Oh, what am I doing? Forgot to move forward a bit. We did not fail the strat this time. Wait, what's the other one, Shenta? Losing a few seconds just due to me being dumb there, but I can make that up if I push the timer now. Oh, I missed. I guess I missed. You probably said it earlier. I'm just not looking at chat fast enough. And I remembered. Hey, Newsy, welcome. How's it going? Oh, I wasn't quite. I was like a little off the angle, but I remembered it's the left, then right. Oh, bad angle again. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna lose a few seconds in the split. Unless I really push the timer smile. It's going well. Well, now it is. Earlier today I tried to stream, like at 5 something, and then my internet was just not handling it, but then I came back. Internet wasn't being bad. And I'm ahead. Still could PB, but it's not guaranteed. If I have a bad Smile 2 or a bad timer, throw it out. I had a great dice. I first tried dice, but 2 figurines, and then yet another terrible curse with 4 fake outs and the pigeon. Yeah, the pigeon. It's always the pigeon. Alright, let's see. See if we can push this. Oh, push. I meant push in a good way. Like, you know, not miss aim. Ah, that was okay. Some fiddliness without aiming, but it's alright. Oh, I was bad on that angle too. Wait. Really? Oh, did not expect that. I expected to lose time. There's always time for a curse. It's Tuesday night. Dang, I expected to lose time. Maybe my timer was better than I thought it was. Again, not out of the woods. I had another run where I was 30 seconds ahead. And I lost it in Smile 2. So, again, you know, it's not over until it's over. It's only when we beat Greg Nightmare. The final shot, last run, literally the final shot at Greg ruined it. That could happen again, you never know. Even though my aim seemed okay, it sometimes just happens that way. Of course, I have to make sure the rest of the chapter is good. Even in that run, I was making a lot of mistakes. Though it might not have been a PB even had I gotten the Greg fight right.
Hurts, doesn't it? Hurts, doesn't it?
Nice aim.
Hurts, doesn't
That
it?
made up for it. Just a bit. Oh, come on. Thank you. I'm glad I got it before I got hit right here. Because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to have time for the other one anyway, so... A little fiddly on the blockers, but I've had worse. Yeah, it's a good thing. Not a good thing, but it didn't really affect my time unless my aim was like super perfect on the second shot. But generally, you can only get that first shot anyway on the lockers before you get hit by the broken. Even if you bring your aim up again, you probably won't have a chance to hit the second one. Messed that up a bit, but we're still good. Minor time loss. I still love how you walk through that. Never gets old to me. Like how it's part of the run. It's the optimal way of doing that. Ah, that needs to be lower. That needs to be lower. We walk through the duplicator as it's exploding, so we're clipping through it. It's not it's not automatically despawned. Like you can see, like Mask walks through the geometry.
The last monster came. The body inside is. In the hole lays this. Something appears. What that?
You could do that in like a few other cases, but it's not faster. You could maybe do that for the
In your face. It's
alter ego duplicator, I think, but that one isn't as big and it doesn't curve to the right. Like you don't need to curve to the right. Yeah, it's really only that one where you can even do that, and it's fortunately something we do in a run. So far, so good. The panels, or the terminal passwords, that is. Need to make sure I'm sharp on those. I should practice those one day, just putting in the passwords over and over and over again. Should have moved a bit up before that, but not a big deal. Just the passing assassin. Good. Sometimes you can shoot between the spaces in the trophy. It's time loss, but when you do that, it's also kind of silly. Ah, bad angle. Okay. Really good so far. Oh, that was great. That was one of the best terminals I've had in a while. Don't forget no data. And how his birthday is, both birth date and date of death are 10 years apart exactly. Okay, not over yet. It's not over yet, Snake. It's only over when I get the final shot on Greg Nightmare. What are you doing, dude? I think I did that last time, too. Like, my angles are a bit off when I get to that point. Greg the Nightmare, I like that.
I understood barely. I was killed. It was killed by the third monster. With the jet being about to laugh at me. It isn't possible to have moved. For there to have been a tattoo slightly only. Is it not to be been in the thing to be angry at it by? It wanted to attract attention only slightly. Mom doesn't see my eyes. Which the dad ignores. Sympathy isn't needed. When I don't kill a person, it isn't possible to have lived. When someone doesn't kill, it is. It didn't end. It got not a dream already. Therefore, it never speaks already. Killing to be but to ask. Tearful of the third.
Also need to actually get a good, you know, moment before the final shot. They're technically an optimal Greg is 5 shots. This time I only need 5 shots. Oh, darn me. Saved it. Not perfect, but I saved it. Oh! Words can't describe how otherwise simple that is to do, but considering I lost the run to that before, how nervous I was. So I think the rest of this chapter went well. Just a few fiddly things here and there. But but we're good. This should PB, assuming I didn't lose any time in the actual chapter itself. Fall forward. Thank you. I'm gonna chug down my water bottle now, because I need it. I was trying to keep cool, but I think the fact that I was talking a bit more indicated that, yes, I was pretty nervous. But I think we're good. This might be a PB for the first time in a couple of weeks. Been grinding it for so long. Indeed. I'm gonna lose time. It seems like my PB was really good.
Son of a bitch.
For this split, but that doesn't matter because I'm still gonna be 20 seconds ahead. Oh, and this will also be the first PB I've done with in-game time. So that won't be blank for every run like it has been, because the splits that I'm comparing against did not have in-game time. But yeah, PB. PB. Ah. This feels good because Blast the Process 4 is happening this weekend. I'm a staff member. I'm not running it, but I'm a staff member. I'll be helping out with it in the background and hosting. But that means I won't be streaming at all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm glad I got this done now. So yeah, be sure to check out Blast Process, the channel. Follow it. Marathon of all Sega things for 3 days. Oh, it's the channel in the script, the Twitch title. I'm one of the staff members for the marathon, so I'm not running anything in the marathon, but I'll be, you know, introducing some runs and doing work in the background. So yeah, check it out. I won't be streaming for those days that the marathon is, you know, happening. But it's some good runs. It's our 4th major event, but we've had a couple of the smaller ones. It's a good time. You see a lot of runs that you don't get to see often. Oh, turn around. Twitch.tv/blasttheprocess. It's should be in my title. Did I change it? Did I not press save? Okay, I remember. Sometimes there's like 1 or 2 times where I forgot to press save. Last week or 2. Yeah, I'm the only staff member to have never done a run in the marathon. I have that dubious honor, but I don't run Sega games. It happened to work out that Chubbis, who is the main leader of it. You know, I told them, hey, I don't think I can submit a run, but I'm willing to help out, you know, on the back with hosting and stuff like that. And then, you know, I ended up just kept doing it. I handled Twitter as well. And it just worked out. I call myself the token Nintendo guy of the staff. But mind you, I don't even run like first party Nintendo, so maybe maybe it's even redundant to call myself that of the staff. There's only like one Sega series, sub-series, that Grasshopper manufacturer was involved, the Shining Soul series, which was published by Sega. Shining Soul 1 and 2 for the GBA. I don't own them, but maybe one day I will. I don't even know if they're good speedruns. Well, yes, I agree, I should own them. But not now. I'm not spending money on anything extraneous for a long time. Actually, no, that's not true. There are two things that I told that are guaranteed buys. Minimum. It's the next Binding of Isaac update, which might not even be in 2020 at this rate. And then No More Heroes 3, which is still slated for later this year. Those are the two things I will buy this year. Without question. Oh, good. I thought that shot was too far to the right. Go, Alec, welcome. Yep. After weeks of grinding out this game, yep, finally.
No.
And it means my in-game time column will not be empty.
It's all a misunderstanding.
I'm the only one who still uses that in-game time thing anyway, but I think it's neat. I think it's cool to see the load discrepancy. And how much is actually gameplay. Relatively speaking. I think now that I've finally PB'd again after weeks, I think I might just do a lot more like nitty-gritty practice and try and nail like a lot of rooms. There are a couple of rooms where I'm still not quite doing the optimal thing. So I need to actually, write down what rooms I need to do and then practice them. I also need to hope for good luck next time because, 2 duplicates. Two duplicates, and then I got 4 fake outs for Pigeon, so. Yeah, I got first try dice, which helps, but I mean, not everyone will get first try dice, so. It's not just, Killer7 has reached that point where if you want to get a good PB, yeah, it's not just playing well, you have to also hope for good luck. Yeah, we're at that point where it's now a significant factor. We've been at that point. But it's only gonna get worse. Well, that's how it is, I guess. Yeah. Like, I lost, what, like, I think 20 seconds? Oh, wait, I can show all the splits now. Like, I could have gained, like, 20 seconds had I had better luck, just in Encounter 2. But that was out of my control, nothing I can do about that. That they are. Can't trust the pigeons. Who can you trust? The doves. That right here. The tank top. That's true. Alright. Killer Save Japan. Choice is yours. We won't watch the cutscenes, but you'll know in your hearts what we did. I assume that's save. Penta. Another save. Saving. I know Nate, I think, abides by, you know, save only if it's a BB. I think, something like that. Yeah, I just have to make sure my junctions are solid here, and I make sure to match fast enough for the hit stun. Mashing the leg. Yeah, that was silly last time. Hey, when you play this game long enough, you come across some weird things and you do some weird things. That was okay. Mashing. Yeah, this will be a hard run to beat, but I'm getting there. My sum of best is getting low. It's not even at Simna's record yet, but it's getting there. Just need to get that in real time. Yep, just every run, chip away. A bit more time. Yeah, I remembered it's a very low junction. It's not right, it's actually down right. Okay, we're saving Japan unless anybody says otherwise, and a rash of a bunch of people saying kill, but we're gonna save. Okay, and lives. Indeed. And go. That was good. I moved like a step or two further than I think I normally do. Maybe I don't, I just did the same amount, but I at least tried to move a bit further. Just to make sure my aim was okay. Yeah, PB. Just make sure not to miss the final shot, and we're good. Yeah, don't miss, exactly. Yeah, solid run. I hate to say it, but the biggest time loss was luck. Variance out of my control. 2 duplicates, and 4 fake outs at the pigeon. Lost like 20 to 30 seconds at the pigeon alone. Yeah. There were some things that were, you know, my fault. The alter ego was mostly solid. Just some weird hitches here and there. I didn't get the floor 2 strat in the Kaku building, because I'm not great at that. Yeah. A few other things. But for the most part, I was playing pretty well. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, really? Whatever. I'm okay. Of course I missed the shot, but... PB, though. Finally.
You're awake from your nightmare.
Harmon, the world won't change.
So I can blame you, Shenta?
All it does is turn. Now, let's dance.
Ah, thanks for the GGs. Ah, finally. Definitely, this is a... I think my previous PB that I did a few weeks ago, I think I to get from like the PB that I had earlier to that PB, I think that gap is smaller than the gap I just went like right now, because times are getting so much better. And I got an in-game time column that's completely filled. It will not be blank from now on, but yeah, this is going to be hard to beat, but you know, I'm up to the challenge. And thanks everyone for the GGs. Such a good time save.